You got new legs.
Titanium alloy.
Always wanted to do this in front of you.
Creating content that enlightens and lifts you up.
Dish, sir, dish.
Me at Splash Mountain, just pepper these in here.
Hello everyone, this is Kermit the Frog reporting live from the final showing of Muppet Vision 3D.
Right? God, I missed our daily dishes.
Yes, indeed.
You know, I really don't remember you being this opinionated.
Who knows? It's Hollywood, baby.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the dish!
Hey. So, let's dish.
What do you want to dish about?
Anything you guys want. This is your time.
Welcome back, Fun Fam, and if you're brand new to the channel, welcome in to Follow the Bradley's Fun. My name is Ron E. Bradley. I am the Mr. Nice Guy, and hope that wherever you are, you're having a phenomenal day or evening, middle of the night, afternoon, early in the morning, 3 a.m., whatever it might be. I don't know, 3 p.m. It's 3:12 p.m. here. Anyhow, I hope this day finds you well. And I hope that you've hit that like button. If you haven't already, hit the like button, smash it. If you're watching this on the replay, thank you for coming in. And please do comment below, Replay Gang. And we appreciate everybody. Like, we got a lot of people popping in the door. And who knows, we might have a lot more coming over a little bit later. So let's see who we got. We got the Snortapoopus Cute Bird, the polar bear from Pinellas County, who has probably been very comfortable this winter with our polar winds and our polar winter the way it's been. Hello, humans and other coatas. Snortapoopus says Strings and Pucks is joining us today, and he says make sure to check out to subscribe to Ron's main channel. Is that this one? I don't know. Strings and Pucks, and Fairbrooks is here saying hi. Hello, Fairbrooks. That's our good friend Wayne from across the pond, as it were. I wonder, Wayne, do you speak with that accent? Is it like this? Is it a little bit different? I don't know, because honestly, if you've ever been across the pond, if you've ever been to the UK, you know that there are like quite a few actually different UK accents. There's, you know, if they're from Liverpool, if they're from Manchester, they speak a little bit different. You know, of course, if they're from Scotland, like way up north, like Lanarkshire, that's a totally different accent right there. If they're Scottish, but yeah, we don't know. No, you can let me know in the chat if my accent is horrible or if it's okay. And Cheeto77 is here. Says, how we doing today? Yo, Cheeto77. I love Cheetos. Oh, man, I forgot to buy Cheetos yesterday. Darn it, I was going to buy some for my beautiful wife. She loves Cheetos. We love Cheetos. God is good. Lurking lunch break just ended, doing more schoolwork there. It's Delaney B 1355 watching over on Strings Pucks. Well, thank you for coming in and checking it out today. My mom is here in the chat. She says hello, everyone. Hi, Mom. Mike's Adventure Spark says hello. Nice. Thank you for stopping by. Consider yourself. Oh, it's Four Leaf Shogi who is in the chat. He's wrenching. He's shielding, wrenching. I don't know. Jill Powers, the River Daughter, is here. Thank you, Jill, for being here. Of course, our good friend Magically MJ. She says hi to everybody. Hello. Four Leaf, Jill, Snore Poopus coming in. Trying to see if we're caught up. Andy W. She's here. Hello, Annie. It's a miracle. I caught alive. Wonder of wonder, miracle of miracles. God took a Daniel by the hand, led him along so long ago in Jericho. What am I hearing? Oh, that is me out in the living room. I heard me in the living room. Oh, there's my beautiful wife. She is watching. Hello, friends. Hello. This is Doubtfire. That's Mrs. Doubtfire's. Hello. Tesoros, Virginia. I only shill for you. Because I only will shill for you. I'm in a sing-songy mood today. I'm in a weird mood. Every Tuesday, I plan on being on the Pro Show. So sometimes Pro wants different guests on the Pro Show. Totally understand. So when I'm not, I'm like, my brain's like, what do I do? So yeah, it's then I go into singing mode. I go into all kinds of phone modes, things weird. It's weird things happen. Baby, can you hear me? You can turn down the volume on the living room TV. Oh, that's funny. See, I'm hearing myself in the background, and it's just weird.
Weird.
Anyway, thank you guys so much for being here. You're the apple in my eye, the cream in my coffee. You are the gigawatts, and of course, you are the energon that gets this guy to transform and roll out of bed to be here with you.
Toast, Autobots. Boy, these are good. I needed to refuel. Energy! This stuff's the greatest!
And you know what else is the greatest? Our guest coming in.
everybody.
Jeremy.
Hey, bud. How's it going?
It is going. I have my warrant. It's March. Did March come in like a lion for you?
You know, it's funny. So on the weekend, we had a day that was almost 70 degrees. That was Friday. Saturday was 50 degrees. And then Saturday night, we get 3 inches of snow. And then today, again, it's in the 40s. So it's melting again. I don't know.
Hey, Jeremy, I have a question for you.
Yeah.
It's a guitar question. Do you know the song? It's by Little Texas. What Might Have Been?
Yeah, I've never played it, but yes, that's a wedding like dance song. That's a tearjerker.
It's not a wedding song. Definitely not a wedding song.
Hold
I mean,
on,
if you listen to the story of it, it is about reconnecting with an old loved one that you realize you can't reconnect with. That's probably not something you want playing at your wedding.
Well, although I have heard, there was one wedding. I used to do a lot of wedding music, and I literally, after watching the bride and groom interact during the rehearsal, I started playing "Heartache Tonight" on the piano by the Eagles.
It's gonna be a heartache tonight.
All I can think of, somebody's gonna hurt somebody.
Well, it's a good song, though. Great song, man. I
It was so
I
bad.
want to figure out. Depends on the wedding. I got to figure out how you and I can sing together at some point because that has to happen. And I don't know how we do it on like StreamYard or whatever because it doesn't always sync up to where I can do harmonies and it sounds right.
Ron,
But
I think Tom, who's probably watching, we love you, Tom. There's some way you can do it, and he probably knows the way where we could set that up. So yes, I think we could do something a lot of fun.
Jill has decided to chime in with making everybody jealous that it's 79 degrees in Texas.
Jill,
So
I don't brag about my coffee.
So here's the thing about what might have been. I don't know. Like, I don't know why certain songs will just pop into my head for no reason whatsoever, but I have to sing the song to get it out. And so right before the show, I was singing that song to my wife because it popped in my head. And it also brought back the memory of when I met, and I don't remember his name. I feel so bad that I don't remember his name, but I met the lead singer of Little Texas. And,
Really?
and him and his wife at the same time. I met them in Nashville. There was an event going on, so it was a Nashville event. But I got to tell you, him and his wife had to be like the most down-to-earth people. She had literally baked brownies and was handing them out to the crowd that was waiting for him. Like, and she was super nice, and he was super nice. And like, my gosh, this guy's great. Like, it's one of the reasons I always liked country musicians because for the most part, the country musicians that I have met are just all really nice, really down to earth. So many of them have regular lives after their life in country. I was reading about David Kirsch. I don't know if you know who David Kirsch is, but he sang a song that went, "If I never stop loving you, it'll be what I want." I can't remember the song. Anyway, it's like, all I ever want to do is never stop loving you. Anyway, so he was famous for like 2 or 3 songs, had a run in the 90s, and then had something happen to his voice. He lives in Texas. He sells real estate now. Like, it's amazing. My mom's listening to ABBA.
That is so cool. How cool is that? ABBA actually, when I did a variety show for my brother, I was the pit guitarist. And these kids, this was in 2001, the kids were really into singing the song Dancing Queen. So ABBA travels. The kids loved it, 20 years ago.
Hey, ABBA is timeless. Dancing Queen is a great song, and there's a new version of it out there that's also very, very cool. But speaking of great people, we got to bring on our next guest. I think she was wandering around the park. She might have made it to Magic Kingdom. Maybe she went to Epcot.
So I think what happened is I went to Epcot. You can go around the whole world, and I had a couple in the Germany section, and I thought I went to China. Anyway, I'm a knucklehead. But
knucklehead, she is magically MJ.
Hey, what's today and where am I?
What is today and where? So you'll love this. MJ, I was reminiscing because I have pulled out a bunch of old photo albums.
That's another great song.
With reminiscing.
Yeah.
So old photo albums, right? You see this is from so for those of you who might be in the chat and don't understand how things work, this is called a photo album. We used to take pictures. We used to have to wait for them to develop. We had no idea what they looked like. We couldn't tell what they looked like until afterwards. This, by the way, was a play. This is from a play that I was in called Love, Sex, and the IRS. Very appropriate for this time of year, actually. So this was in the before days. This play would not work now. This play would not work now because this play was about two roommates who were trying to trick the IRS that they were living together, not as a couple, whatever. And now that's legal. So it's a different type of a situation.
Oh, I didn't. That was illegal? Honestly, I didn't know.
Marriage between two men used to not be illegal.
Oh, yeah. Jeremy. Yeah. Okay. I didn't pick up. I was thinking of the situation from
No, something about the situation, I can't even remember, but something about the situation in the play was that the two guys were roommates and they did something together, but it wasn't a marriage thing, but it had to do with cheating on their taxes, and it wouldn't work nowadays. I don't remember. It was a dinner theater show that I did. It was really fun. I remember the cast. I had a blast with it. I don't know how long the run was, but it was fun because you did it in front of an audience that was eating and dinner theater. And it was a blast. Anyway, so I'm getting out these albums, and I get my album from Israel out when I went to high school in Israel. So I'm showing it to my wife, and I'm trying to show her YouTube videos of, look, I'm telling you, this is how it is. And it still looks like that today, whether it's Gezer, whether it's Masada, the Dead Sea, all of these things that I went to 40 whatever years ago. And I'm like, you know what? This is my old teacher. I showed a picture of my old teacher. As a matter of fact, let me see if I can find that just because I want to bring it up. Anyway, so I'm showing her the album, and I show her, and we there's a YouTube video from the high school that I went to. It's called Alexander Muss High School in Israel. That is the play where that is the play where I was eating a lot of moon pies. My mom remembers. It was 1998, I think.
Wow, all the garbage we consumed and we're still alive.
Yeah, I love moon pies. You can still buy them.
Have you ever put one in the microwave? They get huge. The marshmallow expands.
It's all the chemicals.
Oh wow.
That's all the chemicals, Jeremy. But yes, they're tasty.
So I'm showing my wife the album, and then there's a YouTube video of a teacher's memorial who had been there was one of two teachers that I had while I was over there. His name was Yossi Katz. Yossi passed away, unfortunately, a couple of years ago in 2023, and his memorial is online. And one of the pictures in the memorial was the other teacher that I had back then, Alan. So Alan, I'm like looking at a picture of him, and I go, you know what? I'm going to just look him up on Facebook because we're friends on Facebook, and I'm going to write him. So I wrote him. I chatted with him on Facebook Messenger, and he wrote me right back. I'm like, I can't believe it. It was like 9:00 p.m. in Israel at the time. This was like an hour ago. And Alan writes me right back, and we chatted back and forth for a little while. And I thanked him for all the great influence that he's had in my life, because that was an amazing time. 2 months in Israel, and you have the same teacher over there for everything, and it was great. Let me show you a picture of this guy, what he looked like back then, because I brought it up, and it was funny. He's 80 now, and I showed him this picture, and he's like, "Who is that good-looking young man?" Let me see if I can bring this up real quick.
I love looking at old pictures.
And then I literally digitized this while we're looking at. Anyway, that's Alan, and this was 1988. That is.
Oh my gosh!
I want to say that's Masada. That's in the middle of Israel. It's close to Jordan. Anyway, all that stuff that's going on there, right now. So many people in the United States, they don't get it. They really and I totally understand, because before I lived there, I would not have gotten it either. I didn't understand the Middle East. If you've never traveled to there, if you've never been there, and you don't, you literally don't understand, right? All the things that go on in the Middle East, it won't make any sense to you, why things are the way they are. But I am very fortunate to have had this experience over there, because every time something comes up in the news about what's going on in the Middle East, I at least totally get why. And that is, it's kind of an unusual position to be in living in the United States, because so many people, they just don't understand. It's like Taiwan. Taiwan is another thing that's incredibly important to the United States. The seas over there, and what the Navy that we have that in those waters that protects us. The same thing in Israel. It's like there are certain spots around the world that act as a shield to the United States and protect us more than people have a clue. And Israel just happened to be one of those spots. So, but I see
a cool picture.
Yeah, I'm trying to see if I have.
One of my favorite things ever is like going back and looking at old photos. It's so cool, especially the ones that our parents developed for us, right? Like when we were growing up.
Yeah, and this is another picture that I have of him from back then.
Oh, that's nice.
And I mean, I'm sure that back then he was younger than what I am right now. I was 16. So we're talking about nearly 40 years ago.
Amazing.
God, it'll be 40 years in just 2 more years. It's crazy. Just absolutely crazy.
Yeah.
Kit Kat says that the pro show went long to pro raid. Just got done after 3.5 hours. I figured they were going to go long today. Yeah, all good. But if we're getting a pro raid, I appreciate people coming in from pro.
Hi, everybody.
We haven't even started discussing anything super duper importanto yet. But hello, wild man. If you haven't, Chuck Norris once tried to take a selfie with a black hole. The Event Horizon said no flash photography, so Chuck Roadhouse kicked it to a supernova. Now it's the brightest thing in the sky.
Oh, that's a good one.
Oh, man. Chuck Norris is awesome. And whatever that juice is that he and his wife now sell, I'd like to get some of that. So
it's everywhere.
I see the commercials and it's whatever.
No, it's literally everywhere. Like there's a smoothie shop right around the corner from me, and they have a drink on their menu called the Chuck Norris.
The Chuck Norris. Yeah.
I just laugh at that. I'm like, oh my God. It's everywhere.
Cool.
Mm-hmm.
We do have a goal. We have a couple goals on the stream today. The super chat goal is 10, but it's 10 at only the $2 level. So power to the 199 for the super chat goal today. If we hit the goal, my wife and I are going to do a stream on Sunday, just the two of us. So it's more of a getting to know us type of a stream. So that is our super chat goal today. And then the other goal today is for memberships. If we get 11 more members, we'll hit the 100 mark, and we'll be giving away this Figment popcorn bucket. This Figment popcorn bucket is the one that was at some point in time valued at over $300 when it was selling on eBay and people couldn't get a hold of them at the parks anymore. So if we hit that goal, if we hit over 100 members, I'll be doing a giveaway. When I do the giveaway, I'll do it live. We'll use the wheel, and everybody that is a member at that time will have a chance. People that have gifted memberships will actually have a chance of every single membership that they've gifted. Their name will go in more. And also, if you've been a member longer, your name will go in more. So the longer you've been a supporter, the more chance you'll have at winning. But those things are, in the end, somewhat random. So
you forgot something really, really important, Ron, that Jeremy brought to the show with him today. So if we hit a goal, Jeremy has to show everyone that beautiful head of hair that he has.
Oh, that's right. We did talk about
the hair.
The hair.
This guy has like the locks that people pay for.
Jeremy, she was telling me that your hair is like its own VIP.
Excuse me, sir. Seeing as how the VP is such a VIP, shouldn't we keep the PC on the QT? Because if it leaks to the VC, you can end up an MIA, and then we'd all be put on KP.
I would like to leave the room now.
Oh, yes, sir.
Hilarious. Hilarious.
So, yes, indeed. And also, we will do our celebration. So if you are new, I see a lot of people coming in. I got 67 people watching right now. If you're new, if you're watching on Jeremy's channel, wherever you're watching from, we love to celebrate you. So any supers, any support we get from you guys, any gifted membership, somebody becomes a member, we're going to celebrate it. What does the celebration look like? We love to dance. MJ knows this. We all love to dance. And I know you can't show us your dancing, but in the chat, celebrate with us with emojis, custom emojis. If you happen to be a member of the channel, use those. And if you're not a member of the channel, dance emojis, smiley face emojis, heart emojis, fun emojis. What does a celebration look like? We're going to practice right now. This is what a celebration will look like when we have it. We can dance, yes, indeed. And we do have a super chat to start us off. Where is my thing for the? Here they go. Coming in from O2RR, I'll gladly start off with first super chat towards the goal. Power to the 199. Yes, thank you, O2RR, for starting us off. Let us celebrate with that special O2RR. Thank you. I want and see if any of you guys pick up something I did specifically for this one for the music. Did anybody notice what I did with the music of that? It's something very specific. I wanted it to sound kind of like Tomorrowland music.
Okay, and I've never been to Tomorrowland, so
it's a little bit. I can get that, like a little bit, yeah.
Yeah. So that was I was hoping people would pick up on that. Snarky the Stink Nugget drops 5 gifted. Follow the Badly's Fun memberships. That's 5 more towards the goal of getting this thing, giving it away. Snarky the Stink Nugget coming in. Snarky, make a note of that, MJ. Snarky, because
I'm right on top of that, Rose.
Totally different stink nugget. I'm gonna make a lot of these on this week, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. A lot of the new personal ones coming in. But for Snarky the Stink Nuggets gifted membership, I think it would be fun if we played our friend the Culture Bear.
I don't know what it is about that sound or that song, but it makes you want to like go to the gym. Makes you want to work out. It sounds like gym music, right? Or am I the only one? It's like lifting weights.
I can hear that.
Yeah. Yeah. Or like a spin class where the lady's like, "Are you ready?" And you're like, "I don't know."
Oh my goodness gracious. Culture Bear. Yeah, Snorted Poops Q-Bear comes with the Culture Bear. Gotta clean that suit, kind of grungy. Uh-oh. Gotta clean the suit. Guys, are you ready for some news? Because I do believe we might have some breaking news. I haven't seen it before, so I think it's either breaking or it's broken. This is out of thatparkplace.com. Bookmark it if you have not done so yet. This is our good friend Trevor Denning writing about this rumor that the entire, I'm assuming they mean the entire Avengers Doomsday plot leaked online, with a picture of Robert Downey Jr., RDJ himself, shushing you. This is according to Comic Book Movie. I'm guessing that's comicbookmovie.com. The full plot, wow, of Avengers Doomsday has leaked online. The story details suggest that this will be a major chapter in the MCU's multiverse saga, bringing together all the Marvel properties in a way that would have been unimaginable until recently. That said, these are only rumors. There is still time for reshoots, major pivots. Still, if the alleged leaks are accurate, there could be spoilers below. Okay, so we're delving into spoiler territory. Now, I have heard, and I don't know, but I have heard some spoilers, some plot leaks about this. The one that I heard, and I don't mind saying this because sometimes these things happen and sometimes they get completely pivoted to a totally different direction. So I don't really mind sharing this stuff when I've heard it. It's all rumor. It's all speculation. It's possible spoiler. But honestly, I have a tendency kind of to not believe this stuff until I see it on the screen. I don't really think that matters that much. And for me personally, the other thing about spoilers is hearing about it and seeing it are two very different things. Okay, let me give you an example. Who here is familiar with Romeo and Juliet? MJ? Jeremy?
Yeah, I mean, the original Shakespeare.
Yeah. What's the very first thing that happens in the play Romeo and Juliet?
Oh, that's good.
The very, very first thing, like literally the first thing.
I can't remember.
I can't remember.
All right, so here's the very first thing that happens in Romeo and Juliet, and maybe somebody in the chat will know.
Yeah.
The first thing that happens in Romeo and Juliet is the prince comes out alone on stage, and he tells the whole story and spoils the entire plot. That's literally the first thing.
Yeah.
Yes, he comes out. This is our tale of woe and blah, blah, blah. And two star-crossed lovers. And tells the whole story. Like, literally, this is what's going to happen, guys. I'm just going to tell you, and now you're going to watch it. So that is ever since I was in Romeo and Juliet as a kid. I think it was 17 maybe when I did that. There you go.
Wow.
Carrion of romance. Perfect. Two households, both alike in dignity, in fair Verona where we lay our scene. From ancient grudge break to new mutiny. The civil blood makes civil hands unclean. Yes, indeed. Thank you, Carrion of Romance. I appreciate that so much. Yes, Choral Odes. I played Friar Lawrence back in the day. So what fun that was. Anyhow, so ever since then, spoilers have never been a big deal to me because they don't really show you what's going to happen. They tell you. Reintroducing incursions. Doomsday will reportedly center around incursions, catastrophic multiverse events where two separate universes collide and share the same space. Introducing Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness, incursions are triggered by excessive multiverse interference, and the only way to prevent one is for one of the colliding worlds to be destroyed. I have heard that the first thing that's going to happen is that you're going to see, I think it's Wolverine and Spider-Man, the first iteration of Spider-Man, Tobey Maguire. I have heard that that's the opening scene. And those two worlds are like the X-Men, the original X-Men world is colliding with Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man universe. Those two universes are colliding, and Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man universe gets completely annihilated. And then some, I don't know if Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man makes it out or doesn't make it out, but that's what I've heard. Again, rumor, speculation, have no idea. There is Deadpool and Wolverine. And let's see. So the film is expected to open with Deadpool Wolverine sent to Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man universe by Beast, equipped with a device capable of destroying that world. Battle ensues. Wolverine activates the device, sacrificing himself alongside Spider-Man, while Deadpool returns to his own reality. Meanwhile, Professor X looks on in sorrow. Steve Rogers' new life, Earth 828. In the next scene, viewers see Steve Rogers starting his new life in the past with Peggy Carter. They have a son, Jim, who was shown briefly in the trailer. While it's unclear how it fits into the established timeline, Loki visits Steve, tells him that his reality is scheduled to be pruned. He helps the Rogers family move to Earth 828. That's where the Fantastic Four was set, a reality in which they never existed, and the home of Fantastic Four and Doctor Doom. So, yeah, so basically, we're getting all these spoilers, we're getting all these leaks. We have no idea if any of these leaks are real. But the idea is that all of these leaks, what we're seeing is that they're taking all of these properties from the past and showing all of these worlds have existed, but now they can't exist together. So we're going to start getting rid of them in movie canon, in story canon. Okay, so here's my feeling on this, if this is what happens. This, to me, is, personally, I find it cheap nostalgia bait.
Yep.
First thought. So, yeah, go ahead, Jeremy.
Well, no, that was exactly what I thought. Is all we've heard about this movie is the budget they're doing to try to get the cast together because they need people. So if you can get Wolverine in the opening shot, what is that, another 10 million? Just throw it in there. This is all going to be about member berries.
Hey, I'll be honest, if I'm Hugh Jackman and I'm his age and I can still play Wolverine, I'm taking it. Especially, and you is, I mean, he needs to stay somewhat thin, but he doesn't have to be in shape if he's in that Wolverine costume, right? If he's all decked out in yellow. In the past, there's been so many times when he's shed the clothing and he's like had to be as buff as possible. Now, just throw in the yellow suit and you're good to go, man. Yeah,
he got insanely in good shape for that role. I don't know how those guys do it. I think they live on like chicken and water.
Chicken and water. How old is he? Like 60 something?
I think he and I are about the same age, 50.
I tried him. 56. I said 60 something. My bad.
No, he's in his 50s.
Hugh Jackman, if you're listening, I'm sorry.
Hugh Jack. He also played Gaston. Did you know that?
No, I didn't know that. What?
In Broadway?
In the Broadway version of Beauty and the Beast, and on Broadway's whatever the comparative Broadway is to Australia. So, like what Broadway is to America, whatever that is to Australia, he played Gaston there. So,
wow,
and
that's
it's great.
Cool.
He's actually great in the role. There's some footage of it on YouTube online. So. Bud Files is here.
I think that guy that did Gaston in the live action, I still think he did a pretty good job. He's from like soap operas, right?
I don't know. He just, to me, didn't feel it like he just didn't bring Gaston to life in the same way as the cartoon version of him. Like he didn't have Gaston's voice to me.
No,
hello, Bill. No, he was more of a. Like they did the same thing with him and Jafar. Like the Jafar also.
Yeah.
But Jafar was even higher. He's like, oh, Aladdin. Oh, you're a diamond in the rough. Ooh, you're a diamond. I don't know if I'm going to go after Jasmine or if I'm going after Aladdin.
I hate when they play the live action Aladdin. I hate that movie with like every part of my being. I'm like, why are we watching this garbage?
Now, I like the Jasmine in that film. I actually like the Aladdin and Jasmine in that film, but yeah, it's hard because I mean they went with Will Smith over because you can't get somebody to impersonate Robin Williams. That just wouldn't have been right, No. So they had to do something completely different. Yeah. So Four Leaf Shuggy has it. It's not even chicken and water. I've heated up meals for celebrities while they're filming, and it's more like spinach and water.
Oh, shit. That's disgusting.
Pea water.
I'm structured to spinach because I eat to be Spanish. I'm Popeye the Sailor Man. Doot, doot.
I like spinach on my pizza.
I'm eating pizza today.
Mushrooms. This is my toppings. Mushroom, spinach, and a little bit of pepperoni. Those are my toppings.
Love
it.
I did. I'll get to that when we get to the Supers Wildman, but yes, I did. That's funny. Anyhow.
Oh my God, I love Batman.
So as far as Avengers, first of all, we talked about Avengers not getting the IMAX screens. So Dune is getting those. And now it just looks like if these leaks are real, do you think that the interest is going to go up or go down for this movie?
It's going to go up. It's going
to go up.
It's like they're hanging, they're hanging the tree. Here you go. Ooh, look what we have for you. And you're like, I want it. I kind of want it. Okay, I'll get it. I think they're doing that to us. So I think people are going to go for it and go see it.
I'm trying to remember. I think I know I saw Thunderbolts. I saw Thunderbolts at the movie theater because I went with a group of us from That Park Place, which was really cool. I think Vash was sitting right next to me, as a matter of fact, when I saw Thunderbolts. But yeah, Thunderbolts was fun. A better movie than I expected, except that with Thunderbolts, I think Thunderbolts could have been a much better movie had it not been about the Thunderbolts directly, but had it been about more focused on I can't even think of the Void character. Who has the two sides, and for some reason his other name is escaping me right now, and I can't believe it. But anyway, that character, is it pouring outside? Hold on a second.
You know what I noticed, Jeremy? I don't know if the theaters you're in Missouri, right? Or Michigan.
I'm in Michigan.
Do the movie theaters in Michigan have like really cool popcorn buckets that are themed to the films that are like booming? Because I just saw a Scream 7 popcorn bucket. I actually sent it. Who did I send that to? Did I post it on X? Can you imagine like a Scream popcorn bucket? So the bad guy is in the middle of the popcorn bucket, and the popcorn's just like going in it. I was like, I gotta have one of these. And then the Mario one. Do you guys like popcorn buckets that are themed to the movies that are like really
okay,
like?
I like them, but they usually are so much more than like those popcorn buckets in movie theaters. A lot of times they're like $80.
Why? Oh, really?
I'm not going to spend $80 on a popcorn bucket.
Yeah,
I didn't know. I've never bought one.
There's an entire economy. Like Ron, and you can vouch for this. Each major theater gets their own exclusive version. So like when the last Alien,
like the AMC,
there was like the face hugger buckets, and then the different types, and people will go theater to theater just to buy stacks of the buckets to sell on eBay. It's its own economy.
Jeez.
Yeah, oh yeah.
$80 for a popcorn bucket. So what are they selling them on eBay for? $150?
Yeah, it depends.
Jeez.
Well, I suppose that there's going to be an incursion. Oh, so maybe the Avengers popcorn bucket will be like two buckets that are crashing together as an incursion. And then it'll be like, and they can have different flavors of popcorn on this side and then this side. Maybe this is like red hot popcorn and this is like mint flavored popcorn, which would be really gross combined together. And that's why they're causing an incursion.
You know what, Rondo? That's a great idea because my wife likes to mix when you have hot popcorn. Yeah. She would like to mix M&Ms in. So if you did one side with M&Ms and one side with popcorn.
Awesome stuff.
Okay, I know
one night when we had a fun popcorn movie night, we made our own Magic Kingdom popcorn here at home once. It was so cool. My daughter did the whole thing. She went to the Dollar Tree. She got the popcorn buckets from the Dollar Tree. They're so cute. They're white and it's got the red on around it that says popcorn. And then we got the rest of the stuff at the local supermarket here. We have Publix. And then we got everything, M&Ms, marshmallows. She got the sauces and all kinds of crap. I didn't put that much garbage in my popcorn bucket, but the kids went ham on that thing. It was so cool.
That's wild.
It was
my
fun.
problem with the popcorn bucket is there's a couple popcorn buckets that I have that came with popcorn, and I never ate the popcorn. The popcorn is still there.
Oh, Ron, don't be phooey.
I'm not going to eat it.
He's lying. The popcorn is not in there. Virginia cleaned it out.
No, the popcorn's still there. I promise. Anyway, as far as Avengers is concerned, what do you think, Jeremy? Do you think that there's going to be more or less excitement about this movie with leaks coming out, or you think people are just taking a leak?
So here's my bizarre theory that as soon as we talked about it is I think the studio's doing leaks because we've heard they don't even have a script or they haven't been using a script. So they're trying to see what moves the needle at all, and they'll make it happen. Whatever they think will get, because they need this to what $1 billion won't break even on this one at this point when we looked at it last. So I think they're floating this out to see what moves the needle for people. I think Deadpool and Wolverine, if you got both of them in it somehow, that would move the needle.
Probably so. And you know what? You're probably right. So you think that the studio is allowing leaks to happen because they can shift the narrative. That makes a lot of sense. That makes a whole lot of sense because as far as marketing is concerned, we haven't seen much marketing on this. We saw those stupid teasers that really didn't give us much other than, hey, you're going to see people from these different movies that you've seen over the last 25 years. And we'll give you leaks, and then we'll know from those leaks what kind of story to end up giving you when this finally reaches the theater. That makes a lot of sense. Jeremy, any final thoughts, MJ?
I think it'll do pretty good. I don't think it's gonna like blow anything out of the water. I think it'll do probably a lot better than the other ones in the past. What is it gonna rival against? Sorry, it comes
Dune.
out. Oh,
it's Dune. It's coming out the same day as Dune.
It's not gonna. Dune is gonna kill it. Sorry, Dune is gonna Hulk smash that movie.
So in the end, no matter what kind of leaks come out or who's taking a leak, it sounds like Dune is taking a leak on Doomsday. All right, we got a couple more. Supers to celebrate. So we've got O2RR powered to the 199. O2RR says Mead Hall C- on theme, A on the quality of food. I have not been inside the Mead Hall. I've heard very good things about the food, but
I can't wait.
I didn't step inside. That's an Epic Universe, but that is good to know. Either way, it doesn't matter because we celebrate you, O2RR. Thank you.
I love that clip and I love the music. It's like 80s jazzercise, right?
Wild Man of Yavin. Ron, did you play as a Batman at Six Flags? I did. I was Batman for a year in 1992.
That's cool.
At Batman Nights Laser and Fireworks Spectacular Show.
I was like 6.
That's so
and we are going to you guys may need to take over the show for just a second after we play Wild Man's clip, and I will be right back. But in the meantime,
Jeremy will show me his hair and he will sing a song from Frozen. It's not a problem.
There you go. Wild Man, this is for you.
And on that fateful day, cheers would echo across the galaxy in mass celebration as the fourth moon of Yavin prepares to welcome home one of their own, their greatest hero, none other than the Wild Man of Yavin.
You know,
Oh, that was
he really
awesome.
puts so much love into these clips. Like he's like, MJ, take notes. Kit Kat needs a commercial. O2RR needs a commercial. Who else needs a commercial? Everyone needs a commercial. Where's my commercial?
Where's
your commercial, Jeremy?
Okay, first of all, right now, the clips are support clips. Everybody else will get special, different clips coming soon.
I need a clip now, Ron. I'm joking. Batman is so cool. Oh, got it. Put it on. Put it on.
This is my cowl.
Oh my
from the show.
That is so
keep
cool.
Yeah,
that is so cool. I would be wearing that like when I wash the dishes if I were you, like just chores around the house. I would just be wearing it.
Here, hold on a second.
That is so cool. So, Ron, and I'll bite you a minute. I would love to see an itemized entertainment resume, Ron, of every character you played.
Yes.
Whether on the stage or from high school through into Vegas through Six Flags.
I agree with Jeremy. We need a full running list of all the pit stops in the world and all the characters that you have played. Oh, look at that.
Dang, that's legit.
That is I want one. Jeremy, you can't wear that because your hair is too cool, man.
I feel I'd wear the Adventure Time mask because his hair.
Yeah.
Obviously,
I love that.
Yeah,
can you just stay like that the whole time?
No, I'm not. I can't see anything because
that's a very Adam West. That's an Adam West look to me from here.
Well, this was Michael. Keaton.
Michael Keaton. Oh, don't make me
so
cry.
That is Michael Keaton.
Don't make me cry.
Okay. Yep. All right. Yep. I see the furrowed brow. That is so. Oh,
my life is very complex.
I would have died and took a picture with you and been like, "Will you marry me?" And I was probably like 7 because I love Michael. I fell in love. I love Batman. You guys have to understand. I am a DC comic girl, and Batman was like the love of my life for a very long time.
Michael Keaton changed that role forever. Batman went from being cartoony to awesome in one summer.
Yeah, well, it was so funny. I will never forget exactly where I was the moment it was announced that Michael Keaton would be playing Batman, because I freaked out in a bad way. I thought, worst casting ever. Do you remember, Jeremy, being that old and thinking about that? Okay, so I was actually in a comic book shop when I found out. And the news came on, and it was like, yes, it's been announced that Michael Keaton will be Batman. I'm like, are you kidding me? Mr. Mom is Batman? Johnny Dangerously is Batman? Are you kidding me? Johnny Dangerously?
I just didn't know how he'd pull it off physically. Like, so when we were kids, we were thinking, oh, they got to get like Stallone or Schwarzenegger to play Batman, someone with the physique. But you know what? They focused so much on the Bruce Wayne character that they made it work.
They did.
I am in a South Korean television show, and I think
well, man knows your life,
dude. He has the resume that just like the printer just keeps going.
No, this is a funny story because so it's called Hotelier, and I believe I have a link to the clip on my channel. And hold on, just
Virginia, I love you. Please don't get mad at me. I was 7 when I fell in love with Batman. I did not know Ron yet. I love you. And if I were you, Virginia, I would be making him wear that day and night, night and day. He doesn't take it off. You know what I'm saying?
What is going? Why is there a knock at the door here?
Hey, Tom.
Hey, Tom.
I seen Batman and I started to wonder. I kicked on the phone
The shenanigans, Tom.
and I see Ron Man.
So,
and I have a story about that, about Batman and my brother-in-law who likes Batman and kind of has that costume. He was mowing the lawn, and we have a blink camera on the sides of on the lawn. We have cameras on the sides of the lawn, and it was very hot out. So next thing you know, he strips down to his underwear shorts, and they were Batman boxers. And I'm looking at work.
Oh my
And I have my coworker sitting there. I'm like, oh, my blink camera's going. I flip up the camera, and that's what I see. So I'm just glad he didn't have your mask to do that with, because I would have been officially moved by Batman.
Well, first of all, I understand. Second of all, we have to play another Wild Man clip.
And on that fateful day, cheers would echo across the galaxy in mass celebration as the fourth moon of Yavin prepares to welcome home one of their own, their greatest hero, none other than the Wild Man of Yavin.
The show is on fire today, Ron.
Wild Man of Yavin 20. This Cuz dude, hail Batman Green Drama guy. So, Tom, I need a favor from you, Tom, since you can do this in the back. Can you do me a favor, Tom? And go look at my YouTube channel on a different screen or whatever. And if you go to the playlist that says just me, like Ronnie Bradley, I think you can find the Korean clip there, and we can and you can put it in the chat.
In the meantime, can you drop us the line from when you played Batman? Did you when the meet and greets at Six Flags? Can you
I didn't do meet and greet.
Oh, you
I had no lines. So the show. So what would happen is at the pinnacle of the show. By the way, somebody asked me which Six Flags. It was St. Louis.
Cool.
At the pinnacle of the show, what would happen is there were these laser beams that would come out across the entire park, and Joker was the Joker was sabotaging the city of Gotham from the Axis Chemicals plant. And so these laser beams would come out, then the music came out. Ba-ba-da-bum-bum, ba-ba-da-bum, bum, ba-ba-da-bum, right? And then the music comes up, and then I would come out, and then there was an announcer, but then came from the dark Batman, and I came out with my cape, and I would push the cape around and came out into the middle of the laser beams, and then slowly raise my cape so that each laser beam broke across the entire park, and the entire park went dark. Then fireworks would go off behind me, take my cape and swish and walk off, and that's it. That's all I did.
That is so cool.
That's awesome.
That is awesome. If I could ever do that, I'd be like, you know what? I lived. That was it.
So was that called Hotelier or whatever?
Hotelier, yes. Okay. So I think that if you can put the clip in the chat, if you can, I think you.
I can. Give me a second.
All right. Flying Blind in the rocket on Rocket Side for $2 says, "Hi all, hey Flying Blind, thank you."
Flying Blind on the Rocket Cycle.
I don't have a clip for Flying Blind, so we're going to.
Do you want me to put it in the actual? Or are you going to play it, or you want me to put it in the chat?
No, just put it in the chat. I can't play it. I'll get copyright struck if I get it. That's which is ironic. I'm in it, and I'll get copyright struck if I play it. True story. But I don't own the copyright. Let's see. I think that for we get to
holy crap!
Is it too much? Too much? It's perfect.
Oh, this is just the best of my scene.
Dang.
We just got 50 gifties in the chat. Blah, 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 blah. By the way, I love your name. Bob, by the way,
Blah,
is
blah,
my
blah, blah, blah,
dad's.
blah, 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 blah,
That's my dad. That was my dad's name. My dad passed away in November, but Bob was. It's always funny because whenever we talked about Bob Iger and Kathleen Kennedy, my parents' names were Bob and Kathy.
Oh my gosh.
So my mom, every time I'm doing a show and she hears me mention Bob and Kathy, it's weird because it's like that's how they were known.
Mm-hmm.
So blah, blah, blah. Not only thank you so much, but I believe, don't you guys think that deserves the big, big celebration?
Yes.
I think we have no choice but to play Celebration, the long, long version. But blah, 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 blah. 6677. This one is for you. Let's celebrate.
Is it too much? Too much? It's perfect! Wahoo!
Oh, this is so nice. Give me a break. I couldn't be more excited. It's making me mental. But if they say yes, you can be on the show. I think I would go so crazy.
Dude,
Oh,
I'm so happy for you. It just makes me so happy to see my friends soaring and just I have tears in my eyes. Every time you guys do well and succeed, I get teary-eyed, and yes, I am crying because this is great. This is so
Thank
good.
you, blah, blah, blah. You're awesome. That I just put it in the chat where I believe that is the link, literally the link. Watching the clip, Sarah Brightman will 100% copyright that clip. Yeah.
We're never going to get to our story. We love you guys.
That's why it's copyright. Oh, you know what? That might be, you might be right, Wild Man. One more celebration for Wild Man, and we got 2 more stories to get to. We got to get to the stories too. We'll do this. My show is timed totally different than Pro, very, very different. But Wild Man, let's celebrate you one more time. And everybody feel free to go watch my stupid old hotelier clip when I was like 20 years old.
And on that fateful day, cheers would echo across the galaxy in mass celebration as the 4th moon of Yavin prepares to welcome home one of their own, their greatest hero, none other than the Wild Man of Yavin.
I like the Wild Man clip because I timed the dancers out to do the moves to the music.
So it's so perfectly done. You cared so much when you did all of these clips. They're so
there's
on.
more to come. Kit Kat, Flying Blind, blah, 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 blah. Definitely blah, blah, blah is getting one. So yeah. Well, screw the story. Ron is Batman.
Yeah, seriously. Yeah.
No. We got to get to, there's another story.
That's why he's working out so much. He's trying to go against Bane again. But what we're not saying is Marvin is Bane.
Oh, no. I do not want to spend a lot of time on this story, but this does relate to something we talked about a little bit earlier on the show when I lived in Israel. Disney Abu Dhabi theme park faces new uncertainty as U.S. urges Americans to leave Middle East region. This is out of that Park Place bookmark it if you haven't done so yet by our good friend Marvin Montanaro. Disney Abu Dhabi, there's the concept art. The U.S. State Department has issued a sweeping advisory urging Americans to immediately depart more than a dozen Middle Eastern countries, a move that could raise serious questions for major U.S. corporate projects in the region, including the upcoming Disney Abu Dhabi theme park resort. According to Reuters, the State Department on Monday called on Americans to immediately leave multiple countries in the Middle East, including Saudi Arabia and the United Arab Emirates, amid escalating regional tensions tied to U.S.-Israeli strikes against Iran. State Department Assistant Secretary for Consular Affairs Maureen Namdar said U.S. citizens should depart using available commercial transportation due to safety risks. While the guidance is primarily aimed at private citizens and government personnel, the warning inevitably casts a shadow over American business operations across the region, including Disney's high-profile expansion into Abu Dhabi. Now, for those that weren't watching earlier, yes, I have a particular connection to the area. I was just talking to a gentleman over there who used to be my teacher. I went to high school in Israel, and I have a teacher that I'm still connected with. He is still very much alive to this day, and I will show a picture of him as soon as I can pop this up on the screen. He is currently today 80 years, 79. He turns 80 in June. Let me just see if I can share this real quick and put it on the screen. His name is Alan Odess. He still lives over in Israel today. There's a picture of him. This is actually a class that I was in. The cool thing about this, and we were learning history. Okay, so if you've ever had the opportunity to learn history while being in the very area that history happened, take that chance, because this experience was awesome for me. But this was 1988. This would have been around probably early October of 1988, this picture. And I was talking to this gentleman earlier today on Facebook. We were chatting, and he just basically said, I wish when I wish him a good night, he's like, yeah, hopefully it won't get interrupted. So there is it brings a reality to the situation that's going on over there, because yes, people live in that area. The world is, hey, Disney was right. It's a small world after all. And when you have these conflicts that are taking place, they even if you're not planning on going to Abu Dhabi or Israel, they do affect everybody. So getting this back on the screen again out of that Park Place. This is what we know currently about the Abu Dhabi project. In May 2025, Walt Disney announced plans to build its 7th global theme park on Yas Island in Abu Dhabi through a partnership with regional developer Miral. Under the agreement, Miral will finance, construct, operate the resort. Disney license the IP. Walt Disney Imagineering will lead the creative design and provide oversight. And this is where Imagineering currently stands at this time. There is no public confirmation on how many Walt Disney Imagineering personnel are currently stationed in the UAE. However, Disney has previously stated that its Imagineers will play a key creative oversight role on the Abu Dhabi project. So Disney could have people over there right now that they might need to bring home. It's an interesting developing situation, what's happening over there, because this definitely, it puts a damper on how things go. There's a real question of the timeline of what's happening with Israel, Iran, how long these things take place. I know from what I learned over there, obviously one of the wars was called a 6-day war because it only lasted 6 days. It was a long time ago. But this conflict in the Middle East, it's not a new thing. I hate the fact that the U.S. is involved, but It's for those that understand why. There's kind of no choice. But I won't go into the politics of it, whether you like it or hate it. It's happening, right? Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter whether we are for, against, like, or hate it. It's happening, and it's going to be dealt with, right? And so now you've got Disney in the middle of this situation over the Middle East. What do you think about that, MJ, or whoever wants to chime in?
Jeremy, go ahead first, please.
Well, I mean, you said the word timeline. I was just thinking about stories I'd heard from World War II, where architects in France, Germany, and Italy all came over to the US. They stopped major building projects to kind of get away. So you could be losing major parts of the architecture and engineering of this while this is going on. So I think even though you're talking about a significant time away from any type of park operation, if you lose engineering heads for months at a time, right, while they figure this out, you have to push back quite a bit to get this going.
So, yeah, this could definitely push back the entire timeline of when they initially expected this to open. We might not see a Disney park there in Abu Dhabi or in UAE until maybe 2030, maybe beyond. We don't know.
I say 10
what
years.
What if they get hit as a target because it's a gathering or where people go or where people will be? There's other parks there, right?
There's a bunch of other parks there. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but however, I mean,
I'm just saying there are
Gulf.
It's hard, but
it's so weird because it's the cradle, right? It's where a civilization started, right? The Mesopotamian cradle. You've got the rivers over there: Tigris, Euphrates, Indus River. It's pretty crazy that all of this is going on in an area of the world that literally has been in conflict time and time again for thousands of years, and it has never gotten completely settled. It's kind of bizarre, and yet it looks like what they want to do in the UAE is try to resolve that. I mean, you all that build up for, like, I see, do you guys see the advertisements for it, the marketing for it? Like, Fly Emirates, and they talk about how what it's like to go over there. Maybe instead of making your next vacation a European vacation,
they had to kind of do it. Disney had to put something over there, because if you think about everything that's opened or under construction on that side of the globe, there's way too much competition. A Six Flags out of this world, literally, no pun intended, just opened over there in, I believe, the Middle East somewhere. And it's like booming. It has really, really cool coasters.
They're doing things over there that they haven't done over here. They're giving whoever does get to go there. I've heard the Sea World is amazing over there.
That's what I'm saying.
They have a lot more push with what they can do.
Their infrastructure, whether we like it or not, is like way beyond the United States, and that's just a fact.
It started with oil money.
Yes.
Right.
And
so that's what I'm saying. Like, their theme parks are going to be outstanding. Plus, we have the groundbreaking constructions already started in the UK for Universal parks. So all of this stuff is just happening over there, and it's getting easier to get over there to enjoy everything.
Well, guys, the UAE has spent so much money on entertainment. They own the WWE. They own the top. They own UFC, right? All that money, they're doing shows, WWE shows, UFC shows in the UAE. They're trying to buy NBA shares. They're trying to buy the NFL. They've got so much money. And while sports over here, we're struggling to kind of recoup still after shutdowns, there are bags of money, and they literally can start moving promotions over there. The UAE has done this push. If you watch the Four Nations soccer, Four Nations rugby, any of that stuff on the world stage, all of it has Fly Emirates stuff on it. When Princess Harry was doing his tour with his husband Meghan, when they were going around, they were wearing United Emirates logos on their
yeah.
shirts and stuff.
Yep.
They
Yeah.
literally own all entertainment, and so this is a big deal. They've
So do
got their hand on
Saudis.
it.
I know for a fact because when I used to work for Disney Vacation Club, the Saudi royal family, they own more shares of DVC than anyone else.
Well, I believe it.
Yeah,
I
believe
so
totally
like
believe it.
we were told, like I remember working one time, and this like beautiful Arab woman came in, like decked out stuff, and I'm working with somebody, and I'm like, what the heck is it? Like that's somebody from the Saudi royal family. If they come up to you, bow. Like this person's telling me what to do, how to act towards them. They said they always pay cash, and they will literally come in and they'll be like, you know what, we'd like another, I don't know, 300,000 points, which by the way would be like 100 grand or whatever. I don't know how much. I'm making up these numbers, but basically they would drop 100 grand in cash at a time. Like it was crazy. So I mean they have the money, they like their entertainment.
They tip well. That's what matters.
They do tip. Yeah, they do tip well. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah. So yep. Yeah, there's a lot of that going on over there too.
Well, hold on a second. Now that Paramount bought Warner Brothers, isn't there like a Warner Brothers theme park over there? What's going to happen to that?
Well, Paramount will own it, or they'll own whatever the share is that they have.
Okay.
But yeah, I mean, all this stuff is going on. So, but yes, this does beg the question: how long will this conflict be? Hopefully, it's resolved very quickly. I know what the idea is, what they want to have happen in Iran, but we don't really know, and that's the question. Will they? Will this
conflict before Villain's Land? That's the question.
Yes. I mean, hey, that's the real question. Do we get Villain's Land in the Magic Kingdom first, or does Disney become just subject to the villains of the Middle East?
That audio has some serious surround sound. I don't know what you did with that thing. My ears are like boop, 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 boop. Yeah, I'm like 4K theater here.
Well, Magically MJ, this is the one I wanted to have you on for, and that is the story about Hoppers. If you're in the chat, how many people in the chat are excited about this movie called Hoppers?
Okay, can I just say something? I heard the term hoppers, I kept thinking of like a grasshopper and everything else. And I don't mean like the bug grasshopper. It's like things that catch the grass on the side of the lawnmowers.
What's this
called hoppers?
Okay.
Oh yeah, the clipping collectors. The grass.
Yes, they're called hoppers. So I'm like, why the hell are they making a movie about hoppers? Yeah, I was thinking right.
All I know is that there is, and I was talking to Jeremy about this before, there's no buzz about this. Here it is. O2RR says hoppers with question marks because
there's no buzz.
There's no buzz.
Yep.
So if you guys remember, I took my family, we went to see Goat the other night, and it was great. Goat was fun. Goat's doing pretty well at the movie theater for the kind of movie that it is. And so I asked my son, this is Disney, this is Pixar. My son's 13. This is the kind of movie he likes to go see. I said, hey, do you also want to go see Hoppers at the movie theater? And he goes, no. I mean, it was like he literally just shrugged it off. There's no
hype.
Yeah. So Carrying of Romance says, I saw the trailer. Yeah. I'm only interested in the new upcoming Minions movie.
I'm right there with you. I can't wait to see Minions and Monsters.
Beaver Tail's incoming. I think that they probably would have done better in marketing this movie if they would have had a Buc-ee's tie-in.
I was just going to say that. But Buc-ee's could be like having the beaver walk out going fresh brisket on the board, and then, this little bastard comes in and steals everyone's way.
That's a good idea, Tom.
Like
Oh,
apparently, so I know that in the trailer of the movie they bring up Avatar the movie, and they say, oh well, this is just like Avatar. So this has something to do with a human being being able to go into an avatar animal body, and this woman becomes a beaver. And Mark, I'm not going to put that one up in the chat, but yeah. So like,
whoa, I didn't even put that together till you said it.
Yeah, well, I'll tell you a funny story about beavers. My mom's in the chat. She can verify this.
Just remember that one song, Wyona's Got a Big Brown Beaver by
my stepdad collected beavers. That was his, like, he had stuffed beavers and duck, like wood beavers, and like he just liked beavers, so he collected beavers. But yes, and one of my best friends' last name is Beaver, and of course there's Beaver Cleaver from Leave It to Beaver, and Beaver's got all kinds of connotations, but that's definitely one of them is the very adult connotation. And yet this movie is all about somebody hopping into the body of a beaver, apparently, but it's supposedly getting really, really good reviews. And that's what I find weird. How is it that it has really great reviews but no buzz whatsoever? So I found this one, and hopefully this works. This is out of this is actually Roger Ebert, and I don't know if it's rogerebert.com, but here it is. This is the Hoppers review. This is by Nell Minow. Okay, this was written 21 hours ago. So it says Hoppers is Pixar at its best. All right. I mean, that's like, it's right off the start. That sounds good, right? I mean, a movie about some really cute beavers that is Pixar at its best.
Sorry, Ron. They want you to talk like Batman while you talk about beavers.
Yeah, instead of Batman and Robin, it's Batman and Beaver.
Where was that? In somebody
Robin Beaver. Oh my God, no, that's wrong. You're going to be Robin the Beaver.
Right, so
Robin the Beaver.
We're going to talk about. I'm going to be Batman while I'm talking about Hoppers. Here we go. This is Batman. Hello, everybody. Hoppers is Pixar at its best. With warmth, humor, exciting action which Batman loves, endearing characters, and a reassuringly expansive notion of community. Batman's not really about community, but I do like my bats. It has charm and a touch of magic, but it is grounded. Literally, the concept of the story between Mabel Tanaka, Lila Liu as a child, Piper Curta as a college student who loves a stretch of pristine land populated by wildlife, and Jerry Generazzo, the talented, energetic, and glad-handed man, played by John Hamm, who also was supposed to be cast as Batman, but apparently never got cast as Batman because he's not Batman, because I'm Batman. Who wants to build Beaverton? Who wants to build Beaverton Beltway through the property? Beaverton Beltway. All right, so basically you've got a really nice property, and somebody wants to build a highway through the property and call it Beaverton Beltway. I'm sorry, but this whole thing just sounds so convoluted.
I just realized they ripped off Over the Hedge. This is the plot to Over the Hedge.
Oh,
it definitely seems like a plot to something else for sure.
That movie's not that old.
Mm-mm.
I don't know. And so anyway, it goes into the whole rest of the plot. Age 19, Mabel's a college student. She's a rebel and a badass because she rides a skateboard and has a cast on her wrist. Okay, so here's where it gets into the technology. Okay, so Dr. Sam has been conducting experiments with transferring her consciousness to a 3D printed robot beaver. I'm sorry.
This is why they didn't have a commercial. Like where is the trailer? You have to dig for it on YouTube.
No, but I never in my life thought I would say the phrase 3D printed robot beaver. That just doesn't
3D
sound
printed
right.
robot beaver. Say it fast. 3D printed robot beaver.
Better to study animal behavior, especially the dam building beavers, a keystone species. And then, quote, like Avatar, Mabel says. Not like Avatar, Dr. Salmon says. It kind of is, though, so just go with it. Mabel grabs the equipment, takes over the beaver robot to figure out how to repopulate the glade and stop construction. When a movie scientist in a lab says this technology must not fall into the wrong hands, well, guess what? You know it's about to do just that, and it will likely be a lot of fun to see. All right, so now the wrong hands. Guys, it sounds like the wrong hands are taking over the beaver.
This is ridiculous. That's why no one's going to go see it.
Oh my gosh.
This is not
You were too hard on the beaver last night, Ron.
Oh my gosh. This is
Wasn't that Leave It to Beaver?
This is going to be very, very difficult to talk about.
That was actual
YouTube.
TV show.
This is why it's not going to do well. The plot
Jeremy's going to drop a bomb on us in a second. You can see his smirk.
Yeah, I see it.
It's just someone in my chat just said, Little Debbie cures everything. I said, yeah, except diabetes and obesity. And he said, life's full of hard choices.
And moon pies, guys. How many calories are in moon pies?
Not enough.
Not enough.
Oh.
Moon pies are from a different discussion we had earlier. If you guys weren't here, there was a whole discussion about this play that I was in. As long as we're talking about beavers, I think we can also talk about this play. It was called Love, Sex, and the IRS. Oh, hey, speaking of it, hey, check this out.
The hair, Jeremy, the hair.
Oh, not yet. We haven't met the goal.
Oh, we did, sir. We did, good sir.
Did you guys see who's in this picture? I took these pictures. You know who that is?
Wow, he's got photos with Mr. Trump.
Yeah, I took those photos of Mr. Trump. They're in the photos of Mr. Trump. I don't know about the files, but they are in the same. They are in the same book as Love, Sex, and the IRS. So, just
Jeffrey the Beaver.
Oh my gosh!
I can't.
Okay,
this
so
topic.
All I can say about this movie is I don't know. It doesn't sound like it's going to do great. I don't know what it's predicted to do at the box office.
It's predicted to chew a tree down.
It's going to Disney Plus in 1 month.
The funny thing is, it's coming out while Zootopia is still in the box office, and Zootopia has actually been doing pretty well.
So my friend, you know him, Barry Place. He does the stream over in California, Disneyland, and they have this part they go past, and him and Theme Park Casual call it out. They call it the Murder Beaver. I wonder if he's going to make an appearance.
He might,
because he's trying to take down a bridge or something like that. I don't know what that beaver's doing.
Wild man. He says, "Please tell me about moon pies and beavers, Batman."
Oh my god, boy, that's I'll
get my sidekick's voice ready for you, Ron. I'll get my sidekick's voice.
I can't. I can't do this show.
Oh my gosh. I think that we're probably.
Can we talk about my bad belt that you're supposed to give me for my beaver size? Come on.
Oh my gosh. Let's see what they have to say.
That's the producer extraordinaire. Thank you,
Can
Tom.
Hoppers? Let's see what the box office prediction. Can Hoppers say Pixar original movies at the box office? There's a picture of the doctors, the two female doctors with their little beaver.
Why does that one doctor look like Albert Einstein?
What do they identify as the they them?
They probably do. They probably do. All right. So Hoppers is currently looking at
Einstein and Oprah.
Einstein and Oprah. Directed by We Bare Bears creator Daniel Chong. Hoppers is currently looking
at We Bare Bears.
At an opening in the $22 to $31 million range when it opens this weekend, per Box Office Theory. However, the folks at Box Office Pro are more bullish, predicting an opening in the $50 to $60 million range. I don't think that's going to happen, but hey, those are wildly different outcomes with significantly different consequences for Disney and Pixar. Elio flopped, taking in only $154 million worldwide against a $150 million budget, which means it lost at least $100 million between marketing and production costs. Yeah, I don't think this is looking good, honestly. I don't. Even if it comes in at $20 million in its opening weekend, I think the real interest in this is going to come about if there is really great word of mouth. So if a lot of parents and a lot of children are talking about how much they love these beavers.
I'm so sorry. I can do that because I am a parent. I have children, and we are not talking about these beavers. Oh, you know which beavers I do like? The ones on Paramount Plus that I grew up with, the Angry Beavers. That was the best show ever.
I'll be honest with you. I'm not a big fan of Angry Beavers.
I love Angry Beavers. They're hilarious.
No, just no. I just can't.
You know what? I think we should probably just go back and focus on our people in the chat because they're the best. They're super, and I would rather deal with super people than an
I'll
angry
just say
beaver any day.
my beaver is not angry right now. Thank you.
No more angry beavers.
We made everyone hungry.
O2RR says he is willing to give Hoppers a chance. That is awesome. We appreciate that.
Well, watch it for us, O2RR. Watch it for us and let us know if you liked it.
Stream it on your phone.
Hey, at least they don't,
Oh my God. We made everyone in the audience hungry. There's people with potato chips and granola bars and moon pies and Twinkies and all the
My chat
things.
turned to food a half hour ago.
It's pancake. Hey, it's pancake day, right? Free pancakes at IHOP.
Yes.
And half price.
It's free pancakes at IHOP today?
That's what I heard.
Guys, I am so thankful. You guys cracked me up so good. I am so happy with this good laugh. Raise your hand if you needed a good laugh today.
Boom! Right here is the super chat that just made the goal.
Oh.
Go! Okay,
Jeremy,
baby, I love you. If
Jeremy.
you're out there, we have to do the Sunday. We have to do the Sunday live. I'm gonna pre-program it. Probably be at 5:00 this Sunday. Little Debbie cures depression. Convince me I'm wrong. Hey, I'm always up to eat a Little Debbie, especially after talking about all that beaver stuff.
Or the beaver stuff.
I'm talking in Jeremy's chat about Arby's roast beef sandwiches and getting some beaver nuggets from
They have good curly fries at Arby's. I like that.
Yeah.
Yes.
Jeremy, we met the goal. Release.
I'm not even on camera. My screen just went blank.
Is that everyone? What, you wanted more?
We can see you.
Gosh. I can't see anything. What happened to my stream?
Jeremy can't see.
Weird.
It is.
That's not right, Jeremy.
Jeremy,
All right.
take the beavers off your screen.
No, guys. Seriously, I'm stuck on Rachel Ziegler right now. What happened to my screen?
Oh God, that's worse.
I was hoping that if we play the celebration, it would get Jeremy unstuck.
No, whatever.
Certainly better than looking at that other chick.
Jen
No,
said,
dude.
no, Jen said we're
I
not
have a
allowed
black
to see the
screen.
hair.
That's it. I
It's
can't see
okay.
anybody anymore.
It's okay, Jen. We know that you blocked it so we wouldn't see the locks.
All right, guys, change the top. Don't go there, please.
just
This is incredibly frustrating.
All we can say, Wild Man, if you haven't, I believe this is, I'm going to make sure I've got them all in. I think if I missed a super chat, let me know in the chat, but I think I got all of them in. Wild Man, if you haven't, says, don't call that beaver a moon pie. That is not a mistake you want to make. I would much rather enjoy the moon pie, which I get at my local, what's the place? The Cracker Barrel. Cracker Barrel sells moon pies. And they also sell Google Clusters, but Google Clusters got so expensive.
Where have I been? I've been to Cracker Barrel my whole life. I didn't know they had moon pies.
Yeah, they have
How
moon
did you not
pies.
know that, MJ?
Oh my gosh.
But also
They have all the classic candies. They even have Chuckles, if you remember.
Oh, you're talking about in the store portion. Okay,
Yes,
I was like, wait, a dessert on their menu? Like, no, the store has it. Yeah, yeah, the store
But
portion.
technically, you can order anything from the candy stuff, and your waiter will go get it for you. So,
Really, I didn't know that part.
yeah,
That's really
because they're
cool.
like, think about all the sodas. Like a lot of times, like if I want a root beer, they'll be like,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, but you get the bottle. If you have a good server, they'll go get it for you. They might not all. They don't have moon pies in the UK. Well, that stinks. But anyway,
they will at Universal.
but we've got this celebration play for Wild Man who brought wild to our skies.
And on that fateful day, cheers would echo across the galaxy in mass celebration as the fourth moon of Yavin prepares to welcome home one of their own, their greatest hero, none other than the Wild Man of Yavin.
So, Go and Shogi, can you share Jeremy's link out in the chat, please, to Strings and Pucks? Jeremy, we can still see you here. Are you okay?
I've got you playing on my other screen. I realize now you guys can see me. My screen just went totally nuts. So
okay,
I'm just going to pretend like everything's good.
Well, your screen, it heard us saying all that beaver chat. It was just too much for it to take.
Yeah.
Computer got
so
excited.
weird.
Decided
All
to
I can
crash
see
on
are when
memory.
You play the celebrations at this point. So it's
Oh my god.
it's fine. I'm just going to play it by ear. Just go off of what's going on.
Can you show us your hair?
Yes, I can. So you guys met the super chat goal. These are the locks.
Whoa! Look at that. Look at that head of hair.
Yeah, it's a lot. So I shaved the sides and back with my beard trimmer because we just haven't been to the barber in a while, and I'm way overdue. But yeah, I've got a lot of hair.
I can send you my $12.99 coupon from Great Clips if you want.
All I can say is,
Yeah, I tell you, I'm looking up just ways to do it myself because. So here's the thing, and this is. So Jen has a friend.
You just gave me a perfect idea for a new clip. And I'll find it. It's of course from what were they called? It's okay. I know the clip. The clip is about the suck cut.
yeah. But all I can say is, Jeremy, I just need some of those follicles planted, please. Just
Got
some.
excellent locks. Look at
I
those
look like
locks.
Eddie Furlong from the Terminator. From Terminator.
Actually, I was thinking the guy from the
Kinda
Breakfast
do.
Club. I was thinking the guy from the Breakfast Club.
There you go.
You look
Judd
so he looks
Nelson,
so
yeah.
cool
Yes.
with the flannel shirt.
Yeah.
Totally, man. Yeah.
He's got to play Eddie Vedder in a grunge.
I saw Judd
Yeah.
Nelson last year this time, and yeah, he looks a little different now. I mean, I saw Judd Nelson in person at the at MegaCon.
I still got to get tickets for that. I don't know if I'm going.
Well, we don't want you to follow Jeremy on YouTube for his hair. He's a talented man who, with vocals of
Oh my
an
gosh, the
angel.
singing. Yeah,
The singing
like
is
So he could sing and he has hair.
Yes.
I
Like,
hate you now.
my wife, Jeremy, my wife, Virginia, she was playing you the other day on, I don't know if it was her phone or tablet or whatever, and you had said, say hi to Rob for me. So I'm like, Jeremy, I heard you, because I was in my room, I could hear it. It was funny.
That's
It was
awesome.
Thank you for showing us your hair, Jeremy. We
Oh,
appreciate it.
You're
So
welcome.
Please go subscribe.
I don't know why, but I decided to do a couple videos without the hat the other day, and I didn't even think about the fact that I pretty much always wear a hat.
And
Someone's
MJ,
going to make a bald spot for you, like they do for Lauren.
where can you be found on our interwebs, MJ?
Ooh, I am
MJ,
all over the place.
She is our own Mexican Iron Man.
I
Because
am.
she's not a YouTuber.
And I'm not Mexican.
No, she's Georgia Rican.
Mexican.
Yeah. No, I can't. Mexican. Not to, no way. Sorry. No offense to anyone that's Mexican, but it's just Puerto Rico and Mexico are two different. Anyway, I am on here.
Avocados from Mexico.
The dish. And I try to hang out with these cool people as often as possible. You guys might already know me from That Park Place. I'm on Vash Skycast Place. Parkcast. Thank you.
Vash Sky Parkcast.
You say that like really fast. Vashcast Parkcast. Vashcast.
Yeah, tongue twister. We need to talk to him about that.
Vash Skies Parkcast, and that one is a great channel. Super exciting stuff. A lot of content. Oh, and stay tuned because there will be a celebration next week. I don't have the time or date yet, but he's working on it. And that's our good friend there. And we have Erica and Raph, and they are on Brood Banter every Friday. So I try to go over there and join them for that. And wherever else I'm invited to. It's a pleasure to be here, guys. Thank you for the good laughs today. I needed that so bad.
Wherever there is injustice, she'll be there.
Are you going to lend your Batman?
No, that's not Batman. That's the Three Amigos, man.
No, but I need one of those for my husband. So if you could just mail one over, thank you.
And Tom F, where is Tom F hanging out?
I'm all over the place. Your channel, Erica's, Lorena's, Dadman's, Pro Show sometimes on a game thing, modding everywhere, and I just released 2 songs on my channel. So just as it says at TJ Magnify. Check them out.
TJ Magnify.
Beautiful songs.
There is Intergalactic Mod Maestro.
Yeah.
Tom F's channel for epic rocket launches, guitars, cute doggos, songs. Guys, thank you all for being here today. You've been amazing. Thank you, Four Leaf Shogi. And then also, we are now at the point where we've got, especially thank you to blah, 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 blah. We are going to be giving this away, and they will be sending it out. I'll cover all shipping costs and all that. So
I got to get up with you then. We got
because you have the blue wrench. The blue wrench is happening, and we'll meet up. So for that stream, when I do give it away, I will try to program that stream ahead of time so that people will know, because we don't know who's going to get it. But everybody that's a member is going to go into the pool. And it's going to be a lot of names, I'm sure.
Mm-hmm.
Please wear a bathing suit. No skinny dipping.
No skinny dipping.
Do not show your beaver.
I want to thank Boomers Bass Meme. Thank you. Wild Man of Yavin. Thank you so much. O2RR. Wild Man came in with a whole Snarky Distinct gave 5 memberships. Thank you, Snarky Distinct. O2RR. Wild Man of Yavin gave a lot of support today. Thank you so much. Flying Blind on a Rocket Cycle. Thank you. And this one, my gosh, huge. Blah, 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 50. Follow the Bradley's Fun memberships. Thank you so much. You are awesome. All of you, all the support, all of you in the audience out there. We couldn't do this without you. We love you so much, and we appreciate you coming in. I will be back tomorrow night. So If you guys have your notifications turned on, if you're not already subscribed to the channel, subscribe, click the notification bell, because when you click it, you stick it to the YouTube algorithm and get notified of all of our uploads here at Follow the Bradley's Fun. Yes, do click it and stick it, that notifications bell. 7:30 p.m. tomorrow night, we'll be on for an hour and a half leading into the pro show. Let's see. What Mark said, saying something, says, about what I said earlier, don't think then Pixar doesn't like that, especially after Lightyear. I agree.
It's like
Dan's
they're
Life
so
of King-
scared after
Oh, good.
Lightyear, right? They have every reason to be.
Well, that at that time period, they were kind of having a light year. If you know what I mean. Like it was a light year. All right. So yeah. And Pukey Ann is only hanging out with the cool kids. We appreciate that. And I think, did Wild Man of Yavin just said, don't you forget about me.
Everyone just saw my green screen.
Don't.
Jeremy,
don't
we should remake that song and call it "Don't Forget About Beavers."
And you walk on
I'm not making that song.
Would you
I'll do it
call
for
my name?
I'll have you sing it. I'll compose it. You sing it.
You
All
can't
right,
afford
guys.
the super tip for me to sing that song.
I'm pretty sure I can get somebody who could.
Hey, thank you guys so much. Thank you, Wild Man, for coming in. And
Today was too much fun. We had so much fun that my camera settings went off the charts with the beaver talk, and everyone saw my green screen. So I'm off camera for a second.
Hey, look, MJ, they saw your green screen, but at least they didn't see your
beaver.
That's it. Bye, everybody. We'll see you.
And on that fateful day, cheers would echo across the galaxy in mass celebration as the fourth moon of Yavin prepares to welcome home one of their own, their greatest hero, none other than the Wild Man of Yavin.
Dishes are done, man. Cleans them down to the shop.